I did not forget about you. Not at all. It's your turn. I mean, literally, this is the new Supreme Court that we must become accustomed to. Remember, Trump put them in the Supreme Court for a reason. Let's talk about it.
For real here, and as you know, I got something to say. You might like it, you might love it, you might even hate it, but anything you stand might be in. So just comment below. If you don't know me already, I'm
Good morning and happy Thursday, beautiful people. I'm so happy to be back with you another week. And also, I'm appreciative of the new 3 subscribers that we had over the weekend. That means you have been watching our show, you've been seeing our content, and you've been following. And 2 of you that subscribed has also voted. So that means you're actually participating in the voting process. That's our whole entire purpose of being a part of the I Got Something to Say experience. And speaking of, if you want to be a part of the experience, all you have to do is just vote on Wednesday. Like the day before, you could have voted, and then you can be a part of next week's episode giveaway. I mean, it's so easy. I mean, even your kids can do it. So this week, we're going to be giving away a particular pair of shades. Now, I think they're stunner shades. I think they're really cute. They're really hot. Aren't they hot? I think they're cute. Now, these shades are by Shop Be Bold Boutique. Like, ain't they cute?
Blackotics, the activity associated with the governance of African American lives and or when our culture is entangled in political propaganda with a negative outcome.
Welcome to Blackotics. That was swift, that was fast. So let's get right on into some of the Supreme Court mess. Speaking of Supreme Court, my mom has always told me you can't start talking about other people's mess unless you address your mess first. And the first mess I'm going to address is Texas. Ooh, y'all see how I rhymed with all that mess? I should just do that. Like, I should be right. Carried away. But we're going to talk about Ted Cruz right here in the state of Texas. Yes, Ted Cruz is about to be a half a millionaire. I mean, it's great for him and his family's pocket. As you know, he left us when it was freezing cold here in the state of Texas. And while it was freezing last year, he was out, you know what, out of country, out laying in the sun, visiting and doing his thing while it was literally a great story. But let me get into this. So they have this option here in the state of Texas. I think Ted Cruz came up with this option, but we're going to keep it going. The option is you can go into the state of Texas, run for an election, have your campaign pay for your party, and whatever your campaign has paid you for the party, the state is required to pay you all of those funds back. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God, this segment should be called Sounded by White, and I'm so glad I created it. Now, the Supreme Court has made some other decisions outside of what they're doing with Ted Cruz, and that's the state, local Supreme Court. Let's talk about the United States Supreme Court, okay? They are making decisions that's actually, I think, are pretty okay. This decision is that Trump has to release his White House documents to the party to let them know what happened during January 6th. They cleared the way for that. The reason why this is important is because we need to actually see the documents that were actually done during the insurrection or before. Like, what was actually planned during this process, and what was the actual outcome, and what was the purpose? And did the outcome actually happen even though we didn't see the outcome? It's so many questions. So many things need to be answered. And I'm so glad the House of Representatives are getting opportunity to get the clarification and the clearance to get his documentations from the White House. I don't even know why they have to even go to all this. So the Supreme Court isn't finished. I mean, not by far. They actually have decided that they're actually going to stay in the middle on all decisions. You know, Biden decided to create some mandates for large companies to require them to get vaccinated, and if they don't, to fire their employees. Well, a lot of companies were supplying those mandates and, you know, requiring companies to either get vaccinated or lose their position in the job. Well, the United States Supreme Court decided that they're no longer going to allow vaccinations to be a mandatory requirement for large companies, and they strike that down. So big companies, I mean, from large companies like Starbucks, are no longer requiring people to get vaccinated. And other big brands like that, it's kind of crazy because as soon as the Supreme Court made their decision, these companies started to side with the Supreme Court and changed their decision on making it mandatory. Crazy, huh? Small things. You for voting, and the winner today will have 48 hours to claim their prize. And DM the link agency today. Congratulations.